Welcome to this series where we are playing the 1.8 update for Empyrion Galactic Survival. In the last part we moved to Akua and found a base, and what I want to do in this part is get out and explore the planet. But the first thing I want to do is give you a bit of a demo what I've been doing off camera to bring in the resources from Ningus. And what I'm doing at the moment is I'm currently stood on the top floor of the obelisk on Akua. And what we're going to do is just teleport back to Ningus. Oh, great. It sounds like we've got a hailstorm outside. I was hoping it would go away because I stopped when I the process, but we're going to have to do this quite quickly. We're going to have to just get out here very quickly, pick up the... Oh, right. We've got a couple more bit of, it's mainly copper, but we can't afford to hang around here too long. It's a lot easier when you're not being bombarded with hailstones. That's the reason why my health is so low. But I was hoping to avoid using a bandage. Right, we're going to get out of here very quickly, and what we're doing is we just teleport back to Akua. And if you're doing round trips and you've got a wireless in your ship, what you can do is just do this, which is what I've been doing, is just flipping backwards and forwards. I'm not going to make the next trip. I'll wait and see. I don't think I need any copper, so what we're going to do now is just get back to... well, we'll go back to the base and unload. That'll be the first step. Plus I've got to heal up. I'm going to put the thrusters on. And of course the ship's a little bit heavy. I've got a lot of resources on it. So we're just going to get back to our nice new base. And I would also like to say a big thank you for all you guys who are posting comments, especially those of you reminding me that I've missed things. Also your suggestions that I can find gold down near the polar regions. That's something I certainly do want to check out, because I think if I can find gold and get an EVA suit, I can get out and then check out what's going on above. And we're just gonna land. What I've done is I've actually put a portable constructor just here so that I know where my new entrance is. Thrusters off. And come supply bunker constructor in. Most of this is resources. Tried to brought all the cobalt with me as well. In fact, I haven't got that much in here as well. But it's a bit of a time-consuming process doing what we've done. Now, let me just turn the lights off as well, because we don't have that much in the way of fuel. Now, what I'm going to do is just go down, because what I'd like is for this base to run on minimum while I'm out and about. So one of the first things we're going to do, is actually put in some solar panels. Now we are a little bit far away from the edge, and of course because it's dark we have to put the power on. Everything's going to power up. What I've done is I've got the med kits down here. I've also put in a food processor. I'm just going to turn that off as well. So I must have left something here that was perishable. But we do have some options to produce some health kits here. I've got a couple of alien thorns, so I'll be making a few of these very small health packs. You see, this just needs alien thorn and purified water. This needs 3 alien thorns and 3 ZR13 alien plasma, and then the big one needs 5 alien thorns and the T6 plasma. So what we're going to do is, I can't remember. I would like base is right. We got a capacitor. I think I would like these large solar panels. I don't think I've got a capacitor, so we're just going to knock up a capacitor. And what I'm thinking is maybe about 5 or 6 of these solar panels. And the idea is that the solar panels will produce enough power to keep this base operational from a fridge perspective while I'm away. Because if we're going to go away and explore other planets, the power supply here isn't exactly going to last that long. That means that I can dump surplus food into this fridge. Well, that's the idea anyway. But first thing we need to do is establish the solar panels. Now, the problem we're going to have, in fact, is we can go to the surface now. I think go back up to the top and just kind of get out of here. I've got to get back on. Now, the problem we're going to have is the fact that this base is right down south, which is going to make how can you say its actual solar capabilities a little bit restricted. In fact, what we are going to do is we're just going to take off these lights. I'll just salvage out these lights. Simply because we're going to want to put the solar panels flat on here, so I don't want the lights. We would like a flat surface. But I mean, it's going to mean that this top part is going to be sealed off, but it's not going to be that much of a problem. Player supply bunker. We'll just shove this stuff in here. Right out. Oh, haha. It's a bit of a fail. Wow, it's made the panels very, very quickly. Okay. So we're going to have to put the capacitor back under the base, but we'll put the 5 panels on. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just put them flat. Why did I build small ones? I thought I built large ones. I think, can I think we're going to put the small ones round like this. Oh well, we got. What we should be able to do is the down key. And I think maybe we'll put a couple of large ones. A bit of a mistake there. I'm absolutely certain I was building large ones. Ah, probably. No, I don't know. Let's just go and have a look. I mean, I've got plenty of resources because I've been thinking a little bit about how we're going to get to Omicron and also how we're going to manage the resources. I'll put the shoot there. I thought. Oh, the normal. That's annoying. I made a. So we'll make 4 of those. I'd say again, it's not like we're short of resources from this perspective. Yeah, so I've been kind of thinking a little bit about how we're going to get to Omicron because, I mean, to haul this lot, especially all the resources that I want to gather to Omicron is going to prove a little bit difficult. Let me just check my suit's a little bit beat up as well, so I didn't need to do that. It's just habit, but I think we're just okay, the suit while we're at it. The other thing I wouldn't mind making is some drill charges. Yeah, I think we can use this. Take some drill charges. Oh, I unlocked the drill. Tools. Nope. much promethium we got? This. Oh, I don't want to leave a boost. Right, we can make 5. So if I make 2 of those, I was just going to go back up top. And the sun goes east-west, but what's the orientation of the base? What we might be able to do, if I... Not exactly sure what happened there. I'm just wondering if say for argument's sake, we put say 1, and then reverse you that way. Now I'm going to shade these. So what we'll have is 2 east-west. Got a couple in the center here, which won't be quite so efficient. And then could do is possibly put 1 in the back, kind of facing north. You can see here from these symbols, they're not particularly that efficient. Mind you, it's still early in the day. I don't want to repair, I want to retrieve this one, that one, and then not going to be the best layout. Ideally, I would like, I mean, this is the northern side, isn't it? This side. Thinking maybe we put that one there. I know it's horrible. I mean, I've gone a little bit over top, so I think what we'll do is we'll just put a couple those 2 like that and see what type of power we get from all this lot. I think that's about the best we can do. And then what we'll do, come in here. Really need to set up something. The problem is all these lights, blast doors. Then we've got damaged small generators. Large constructor. You off. Small constructor, we'll turn you off. All the, I don't think everything else is okay. I'll leave the fridge on because that's the test. So you've got all these ventilators, NPC, large fuel tank. Just unclose all this up. Got a couple of NPC spawners, 2 generators partly damaged. Just close everything up. Small console, and then if we go to main, we're going to turn all the lights off because we've got no farm, and the percentage is 29%. I mean, the moment the battery's 0 because we're in the middle of the night. So I think what I want to do is we're just going to explore around the local area down towards the pole, and then we'll come back and see what type of power we're pulling when the sun actually comes up. So we're just going to jump in the ship. Thrusters on. Problem's going to be is if there's gold down here, it's going to be spotting it. So what we're going to, is probably the best way to do this is to what we got here. That looks suspiciously like cobalt. Yeah, look at that. Well. Source drill. Hey, You one of my cyborgs? Have you gone for a walk? I might also pick up some plant protein while we're at it. Certainly wouldn't mind some natural sweetener. Okay, so we got... So it goes to show, I think it's quite some time ago, someone posted a comment saying there was no cobalt on Akua. I think the way the devs have done it from the mission perspective is that they put all the kind of rare resources up on the poles just to get people to go out and explore. I think that's the thinking. Look at that, wow. And I spent all that time hauling cobalt into the thing. Somebody also posted a comment about putting lights on the SV that makes it a bit easier to find, which is a pretty good idea actually. Let's see what else we can find along here. Another thing I want to do is make an absolute big pile of these. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The reason I want to do that is that if we do suddenly get teleported to Omicron or something like that, I want to have enough food to survive, because I've got a kind of horrible feeling that if there's some kind of teleporter or something that which can get us to Omicron, we're not going to be able to take all the resources. We won't even be able to take the ship with us. A bit cold out here, but not a problem. Right, I'm just going to do a little bit more along the front edge here, just to see if we can see some gold. We're knocking the trees down, that's okay. We're looking out. You can see how short the actual day is here. Let's just get back to the supply bunker, and we'll see how well the solar panels are working. Because one of the drawbacks in this game is that if you build right down on the southern hemisphere, the actual power option is pretty bad. Yeah, we're not gonna... Yeah, you can see we've only got a 1. Let's have a look. Statistics. Yeah, it's not going to be current output 200 pi. We're not really going to do that much actually. It's not going to be that good, to be honest. It might improve going round, but you can see here we're only getting a 1. I mean, it might get a little bit better as the day progresses, but as you can see, we're only going to get 6 minutes or so of charge. I don't think that's exactly going to be a resounding success. Right, guys, we're just going... Hello? Oh, we got some oh no, they're not raptors. These are friendlies. This is the activator. Right, what we're going to do, guys, is we're now going to start going round, because, as I say, what I want to do in this part is just explore Akua, see if we can find anything that signals. Anyway, we're going to go over and see what we can find over here. I think we've found right, found some more ruins. We're just drop over the tower. I certainly would like to make contact with the Talon in this part. Okay, hello guys. Up there. Oh yeah, we're take the dinosaurs. I think that might be the only thing in here. Hello. Goodbye. assuming that the meat would be very much appreciated. That all can go in the fridge. Back to board food in it. When I've made plenty of what we call it. If we see any plant fibre as well, pick that out. Tower there, we've got some more ruins. There's food in the ruins. We're certainly going to just give these the once over. See the spawner there. If nothing else, we're some plant fibre there. Hello. Goodbye. Always get a kind of oi when you get near certain things. Let's put the jet back on. The Baron route will be quite useful. Take that. I think that is about all we're going to get from here, isn't it? Okay. Oops. Wasting ammunition. Right, I'm just gonna go in and see what we can find. Oops. There's a raptor down there. I get you. I think we can pass on that one. Just sky over to this one. I'm up here if you want to find me. Oh. That was actually a tier 3. More Baron route. The good thing about Baron route is it can give you quite a big health boost, especially when you're short on. Okay, looks like this one's he's got a buddy here somewhere. Oh, mushrooms. Wait, mushrooms are normally good for health things. Right, there's some cobalt here. Take you. Only 2 at a time, but cobalt's cobalt. There's another one just there. And another one just there. It's that one so close that we didn't lose him in the grass. I'm gonna keep. Quite strange that the Talons seem to keep moving away all the time. What have we got here? Right, we've got a plantation. I'm just curious about this plantation and whether there will be a penalty to actually harvesting it. Appears to be a farmer, however backward, no visible technology can be careful. If you talk to anyone there, you know if they've seen us falling from the sky. Okay. Yeah, so there is a penalty. Nobody wants to talk to us. Okay. Yep, so we're in technical Talon territory now. Which... So I think we could probably sky over this area very quickly now. That's a farm. Resources. I'm getting a little bit far from the edge, but that's okay. Another plantation. I mean, the good thing about this is we are picking up quite a lot of XP. Some resources here. We've now left Talon territory, so if we find anything good to mine, there's some carbon there, but not particularly that interested. I just want to check the bottom of the lake for what we call it. Turn the thrusters off this time. We are getting through a lot of. Put the helmet on. We've got oxygen, so I'm not exactly sure why I'm carrying a. I'm looking for is, well, anything of interest. It's a polite way of saying it, actually. It's just swim. Yep, no. Oh look, there's our first fish. That's what I was partly looking for. Our first fish in the game, which is one of the new creatures that have been added. I've got a feeling that what the fish is just a precursor for possibly adding some other kind of underwater type features, which is because of course at the moment we can't. If I go there and say I'm going to shoot them, and tell me that I can't shoot underwater at the moment. So I'm not exactly too sure how you would, like you say, pick up those fish. Right, I don't think I really need that. What we will do is, oh, we're too far away from the ship. That's what I'm looking for. It was just some of that up. Like getting a pile of this stuff. Right, we've got 50 odd, what we call it. And we can make one of those. Got loads of. We'll just. I mean, promethium is very rare, so got 7 promethium for that. More over that way. It looks like there might be some. Actually, there might be quite a lot here. Just get rid of the gun so we can swim. Right, guys, I'm aware that this isn't particularly that interesting, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to Skype round here looking for resources, and I'll come back once I've got what enough, or I get bored of doing it. Okay guys, welcome back. I'm just getting out of the water. I've got a pteropod following me, but because we're in the water I can't kill him. But if he wants to follow me up onto the shore, I'm sure we can give him a little bit of a surprise. Nope. That's natural stimulant. A little bit of grain here as well. We're just going to grab this. All good for the XP. Some bones here. Just grab the grain. Of course, we're getting some vegetables as well. The grain is useful because it will allow us to give us a little bit of variety in our diet. So just pick this up. You can see how short the days are down here as well. And we're just gonna the ship. And we're just uploading this lot. We're en route grain. We got a little bit of pentaxid and 40 promethium from that. 16. So not brilliant, but this is the nature of scavenging. Is probably the right way of saying it. And what we're going to do is going to keep looking. I mean, I'm aware that we're quite a long way away from the edge now. Okay, we're kind of getting back round to where we were before. Maybe we need to go north now. Oh look, there's some natural sweetener there. I'm just going to drop down and collect that. Because again, collecting this will give us a little bit more variety in our diet. Ah, whoops. That's right, I'm going to run out of ammunition. Oh, we got a camp. And we've actually found the font of knowledge for Akua. So, for reference, guys, the obelisk is there. So, if you wanted to find the font of knowledge, what you do is go through west, through Talon territory. We've got a little bit of a camp here, so there'll be some. Hopefully, there'll be a few resources here. Just want to see. System area. Okay, this is just information. The main menu, close. Got a little bit of spices. There's also get you here. Bales of ash. So we got damage data. Okay, should the existing data be read out? So we've now got 7 out of 16. The days are getting more uncomfortable. The tone is getting noticeably rougher. The war is coming closer. The commandant's office has assigned me as a personal guard, namely Cal Hazani, one of the Krogum elite soldiers. I'm not sure what that's about. He is to accompany me as soon as I have the camp. I don't mind the guys, at least pleasant. Apparently he's already served with General Garin in the High Guard. Well, I could have been there too. They hadn't been pelted with misgivings, concerns about what a Talon and foster daughter of the Xerix General would do in the High Guard. So what? So we're back in the ship. Again, we'll just put the stuff in the fridge. A little bit of resources. Just another Talon plantation. Right, there's the tech ruins that we've already done. I think right, we're now up on the northern part, and we've got this area here. So what we're going to do is we're going to kind of go along the northern rim here and see if we can find some gold. I mean, it's a possibility that the gold may not actually be on Akua. We may have to go to another area. There's quite a lot of cobalt here. Certainly. Back here. Ooh, what's that? Oh, that's just plant. We've got actually trees out that way. I think what we'll do is we'll go out into the trees, because what might be is the gold might actually be out here amongst the trees, because we're not, yeah, first time I've actually seen trees in the actual polar region. Okay, we'll just check this out. We got the protection. And see if there's anything in it. So there's actually some. We'll just have a quick look through the trees. I think we got protection down to -8, so I'm not seeing any rocks or anything here. So this might be a little bit of a red herring. Not feeling it. Don't think we're going to find gold up here. I think this is a cobalt area. But then again, the problem with gold is we're not going to find a massive deposit. We're literally going to find a tiny little rock. Well, I think we just crossed the, yeah, we just crossed the border line here. Whenever you're moving across the planet, you get that little flick in the graphics. It is due to the crossing that, because of course in this game they still never really fixed the problem of having continuous mapping. There's certainly a lot of cobalt in this area, which is worth remembering. Kind of a bit of a deposit there, but it's just stones. Right guys, I think what we're going to do is, I think I've almost covered the planet, and then we just got this kind of little patch here. So if we go south briefly, we've got another lake here. We could go down for, we've got a couple of lakes here which we could check out for Empyrion. And there's a little resource there. More copper. Right, it's getting dark again. Okay guys, welcome back. I've covered all the main parts of the planet now. We've got found all the available resources as well. Now there's just one feature that I think I would like to visit. I think it's over here. It says Settlement Chief. So I think we're going to go and check out the Settlement Chief. If I can find him. There it is over there. He's 3.62 kilometers away. So here we are. We're just arriving. I just want to, just in case it takes a little while. Nope. Oh, we can take sacks. For some odd reason, we can actually pick. Oh, we'll take the diner stew. This is not just like a small bit of resources for new players. It's not. Press F for book. See the credibility with the Talon. I suppose that's just in case you make a mistake and upset the local Talon. Well, we got a few resources from here. We can't do the big rolls of what's meant. I think it's meant to be straw. All right, welcome friend. What a rare occurrence. We've had a visitor from the welcome friend. What a rare occurrence. We haven't had a visitor from our town in years. What brings you here? I am on a search. Sounds important. If you can, I'd be happy to help you out. I have a few questions if you don't mind. Sure. What would that be? Have you been? Have there been any recent visitors? Let me see. No, I have not seen anyone here before. No one has been there before. Let me see. No one has ever seen it hit before here. No one from the off-worlders has been here in the last few months. Anyway, if you want to find these post people, should you look on our original homeworld of Omicron, conveniently located here in this solar system. If you've arrived by ship, you've certainly passed by there. Ask for the elders and off-worlders there if they can go. So it's definitely pointing us towards Omicron. I think we know enough about the people. You have something. There's always plenty to do here. Let's just go to the farms and plantations and ask them what you can do for them. Come back later, maybe task. So we can get missions from the plantations. What we could do is actually try, give it a try, because it seems to have. I thought I just saw, yeah. It says there's a plantation there. Right, it's kind of given us a pointer to this plantation. So maybe this is a submission. So we'll just follow this through just to see what this actually is. I'm not expecting vastly big things, but I'm just curious. Wait. Of course, he stood in the middle of some plant fibers. Oh no, it's this guy. Oh, son, nice to have enjoyable farm work, isn't it? Can I help you with something? Yes, for generations we've been growing grain here and other farms. Unfortunately, our seed is deteriorating due to constant stretching. Desperately need fresh samples of the wild form. Unfortunately, they are not available, so they need 5 full wild grain. Okay, I think we can do that because I've picked up. We've got some wild grain that I've picked up, haven't I? Where is it? That it got just put that in there. We'll keep eating the steaks for the moment. Hello guys. Hello. Okay. Butterfly secretions. Can become a butterfly catcher. Yeah, but did I hand in the mission assignments? Wild grain. Yeah, I've got the wild grain. I've got. This is ordinary grain. Okay. So we've got to find wild grain. What's the difference? We'll just keep those missions going for the moment and see what we can find. Right, we're just going to scoot back to the base, guys, and see what we can upload, what we've got, see whether the base is charging. There's a lake here. Quest location found. Okay. Oh, so we've actually got to find a quest location. We're looking for butterflies. We're probably going to have to wait to daylight for them to arrive. So we've got here. Go down and see if we can get some pteropods. See if we can get one that... Quest location found. Read the information and targets the quest open. Okay. Oops. What we got here? Open. What's actually telling us here? Beaches and swamps require 4 grains. Complete talon there. Forest of Akua. 2 butterfly secretions. Right, I'm just going to hang around here and see if we can attract a pteropod. I'm not seeing... That's just vegetables. What we got here? See, these are just ordinary... Found 1 of 4. Okay, so we've got to collect the grains after... Quest item, wild grain. Okay, so we got to collect wild grain and see if we can get the random... Okay. I mean, do we have to be close to... It seems a little bit arbitrary, but we're just going to keep at it, guys, and see what we can find. Right, I've been wandering around here a little bit. Let's give you an update. We've now got 3 out of 4. It definitely seems to be random. What you seem to need to do is find ones that are really close to the water. There we are. So we've completed that mission. What I'm going to do now is get back to the ship and just grab another one. We got that one there. So what we're also looking for is, what we got here? Titanium bearing rock. Okay. Certainly take that. We don't really need it, but so there's probably definitely gold on this planet somewhere. We got, wow, all that. Right, we found titanium. I'm just going to get to the ship. So we'll just get back up to here. I'm just curious to find out what we're going to get in the way of rewards for this. So get back. In fact, we got this. I don't think. Just have a little bit of a wander around the forest here as well. See if we can find a butterfly. But I don't think we're going to find a butterfly in here in the middle of the night. I think the butterflies are going to come out during the day. But what we will do is go over and get that natural sweetener. We've got some copper here. I'll just dig it on principle. Oh, okay. I've got absolutely no idea how we managed to do that because I didn't see any butterflies. Okay, we're just going to wander around. I think what we'll do is we'll just collect random bits and pieces. Maybe we'll just get over to here. I might as well grab the natural sweetener while we're here as well. So maybe right, we got them. We got the two missions. For some reason, I seem to have got the butterfly catcher from actually picking up natural sweetener. I don't know if that is intentional. Right, we're just going to get back to the ship and go and hand in the missions. Thrusters on. We better. It's the butterfly secretions. Shove that in there, shove that in there, shove that in there so it won't spoil. Right, we've got to find our way back to plantation. Because what I should have done is actually tagged it. We'll just go and talk to matey. Butterfly catcher, collect rewards plus reputation with the talon. Wow, we got a small health pack. And we got another one. Ziffy's got another. We got some aloe sprouts. Can I help you with something? No, sorry guys. Just read the. Sorry, I'm not going to chase around after butterflies again. Right, I'm aware that I'm going overly long again, so we're just going to do what I did before I got distracted. So we're going to get back to the base and see whether my base is actually still functional. If not, well, that's the way it is. So here we are just on the base here. I'll just drop down, park here. Again, we're in the night. I don't think the solar panels have been particularly that active. Anyway, it's just, well, we can check it from above. Battery 0%. No, I don't, to be honest, I don't think it's been that useful actually. How much? Well, the glue will be in. How much fuel? We got 17% fuel left. Yeah, I think at the moment I'm just gonna stick with using the... We're just going to power the whole base off, and I'll just keep the food in my what we call it for the moment, in the SV. I don't think that is... Pop the oxygen up, so we're going to go there. So this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. I think in the next part, what we'll do is go to either Masperon or Skillion for a look round, just to see. I mean, I have to go there with the SV, because otherwise we're not going to get around and explore those areas. So until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.